I'm Shae Russell from mining.com.au and I'm coming to you once again from the Noosa Mining Conference, and boy is it getting rowdy down here. I'm sitting next to a gentleman by the name of James Wilson, the CEO of Alchemy Resources. James, wanted to talk to you all day, but you've been popular. How you going, mate?
Yeah, good, thank you, Shae. Yes.
Yep.
Nursing a headache from last night, but all otherwise good.
Yeah, it was a bit quiet on the floor this morning. It was a lot easier to do some of these interviews.
Yes.
All
sure.
right, but enough about Noosa and the good times that it brings. Let's talk about your exciting projects. You're sort of like ticking the boxes with everything the market likes at the moment. You've got iron ore, base metals, gold, and lithium.
Yep.
Which project are you most focused on right now?
Well, that's a difficult question to answer well. It really does depend on a number of things at the moment. We do like the lithium is ticking away in the background. We surround global lithium in Kalgoorlie.
Oh, okay.
That's going to take care of itself over time, we think. The big one for us at the moment is getting permitting, heritage clearance on the iron ore. And iron ore is an easy win. Bulks are easy. You just drill it, get a resource. As long as it's close to infrastructure, it should be somewhat of a fait accompli that you can get it done. We're very lucky. It's on a mining lease. Native title's been extinguished. There's a very quick pathway to production there, and it's never been drilled. New South Wales, we've got the land access agreement on the copper gold project there. We're just waiting for the resources minister's sign off on that. So once that comes in, we'll be going and doing re-sampling those very, very high grade rock chips, the Mullock samples we did, 7.15% copper and I think it was 6.5% lead.
Yeah.
They're nuts. And this is stuff they were throwing around on the ground outside of the mine that they weren't processing back in, the olden times when they were looking to see it. The whole floor is green outside these things. It's great. So once they're in, that's underway. We're doing structural mapping on overflow in a couple of weeks' time.
That's really busy. We haven't even got to the end and you're really busy. Keep going.
There's just tons on. We've got guys going up to do it. If hopefully I get some sort of Chairman's Club membership for all the Qantas flights we'll be looking for all the guys. Guys are going out on Monday. The guys are going out the following week. We're cognizant of not trying to spend, all our money all at once. Money's hard to come by, so value add is the key. Is what adds value the most. The bulks at the moment will go nuts, and it's a monetizable thing. The copper is in focus at the moment, and that's the great thing about Alchemy's assets is we have a lot of levers that we can pull, and we can pivot where necessary to the market environment.
And that's actually a really important point that you touched on with the getting the iron ore up and running. Super easy to get that up and going, and then that can help fund other projects that you've got, because you've got a lot of projects everywhere. And I realised when I asked you what you were most focused on, it was a lot like asking you what was your favourite child. All of them. Okay, so you've got a lot of guys going everywhere with the elusive chairman's membership still not coming to you yet. Let's talk about news flow. Obviously, with so many projects happening in the back, not in the background, in the foreground. What can we expect to hear next? Like, you've got probably assay results coming in. You've got rigs hitting the ground. What's that news flow period look like over the next 6 months for you?
Yeah, well, the big one will be the Heritage Avoidance Survey that we're doing. That starts on the 29th. I think it is. Guys are going up there. Big shout out to the Karrawundi Caravan Park for being able to put us up in the Bryah Basin. The only 2 rooms in the whole area. They're going to be doing that. Once that clearance is in place, we've already got the POWs approved to go and drill that. Source of drill contractor, we're good to go. The ministerial approval coming in for Yellow Mountain, if they grant us that tomorrow, I will have a crew there by Saturday.
Wow.
And we are ready to go. We're waiting. We've priced up the tenders for all that. Then we go to do the heritage survey, and then again drilling. We'll be right into it very, very quickly. Putting that into context, though, I mean, you're looking at the drilling in the Bryah with the iron ore. That's probably a $200,000 to $300,000 drill program. Similarly, at Yellow Mountain, if we do that, that's a $300,000 drill program. So we're not short on spending cash. We could conceivably spend probably close to $1 million a quarter, which is in this environment is crazy. It's when you're trying to conserve capital, but they're 2 very high impact targets. At the same time, we're doing structural work on overflow, which has got 342,000 ounces of gold equivalent. So it's a resource, a meaty resource. We want to pull it apart so we can start targeting the deeper stuff there. And that then becomes a different question altogether because you're drilling 700 metre deep holes. So you've got to be making sure you're going to hit something when you drill a 700 metre deep hole, hopefully. But we are in the business of exploration, and exploration is drilling. So, lots on, lots of levers to pull, record gold price environment. Copper's going nuts, and it's the investor appetite's there for those sorts of assets.
Which is actually, and it shows when you come to this mining conference, this is busy. There's people asking lots of intelligent questions. do I dare jinx it and say I think the investor is back in the market?
I have found that the elusive investor, and he was here earlier, and he's going to be coming back later on. No, seriously, they've been very, very good contact with investors, actual genuine investors coming here. The retail money is here. This is what this conference is about, and it's fantastic to see. The sentiment is there. We like the sector. I've got a super portfolio of really good banking stocks and very safe stocks. Looking for to play money on the sidelines to make a bit of alpha, and they're here. It just requires that sort of capitulation to go. I'm there for more than overnight.
Yeah.
And I think that's coming. I don't think it's far away. Still a little bit of trepidation, but they're here. And that getting, if you build it, they will come. And they're here.
And that's exactly what you've gone and done with your projects. The momentum here is incredible.
Yeah.
Can't believe you've managed to mobilise so many teams. That's no mean feat. Listen, well done, James. Thank you so much for today's conversation. And may you be dusty again tomorrow morning.
Thank you very much, Shae. Cheers.